ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम्
Om Ganpataye Namaha. Namaste, and it is my great pleasure and honor to share with you something wonderful that I recently experienced. And there is no better time to share this with you as this story just unfolds. And it all started with me seeing a post on social media announcing the formation of a temple, the Shiva Vishnu Temple to be precise. Now, I've been very excited about this idea. Even if one might not be particularly religious, I know for a fact that temples are not just places of worship, but are also places in and around which local communities gather. So I went ahead and signed up, only to witness an amazing ceremony put together through the hard work of a few dedicated people and their families, and brought even more to life by the hundreds of devotees who ended up taking part, singing bhajans and offering their bhakti. Absolutely mind-blowing. Now, if you're thinking that the people here reciting so fluently from our scriptures are full-time priests of sorts, then nothing could be further away from the truth. They're just like you and me, members of the Indian diaspora community here in Franconia, hardworking professionals, entrepreneurs, homemakers, and their families. And they're active practitioners of the Hindu Sanatan Dharma, or just born into it and keenly in pursuit of Bhakti Yoga, or the devotional path. Now, coming back to the post that I talked about, the response was so incredible that the puja had to be split up on the day of the opening into 2 sessions. Otherwise, it just wouldn't have been possible to accommodate everyone in the already generously ample space the temple is currently in. It is also very heartening to hear that there are plans to do bigger and better things with this temple project, including getting idols and instating full-time priests. And the best part is that those responsible for bringing this to life don't see this as an activity of a certain set of people or a few groups coming together or anything exclusive like that. To borrow the words of one of the organizers, and I really like this is for anyone with a connection with the Sanatan Dharma, be they from Kashmir to Kanyakumari or from Mumbai to Guwahati, or beyond. And that's pretty amazing. Now, if you're wondering who I am and why I'm sharing all this with you, well, I'm doing it because despite the overwhelming response, there were so many people I know personally who I thought would know about this temple coming up, but they didn't. They didn't have a clue that something like this was happening. So my endeavor hence is to get the word out so you don't miss out on future events and gatherings the temple conducts. There's a puja every day and there are other things happening over the weekend. So who knows, we might just end up seeing each other there. And about who I am, well, it actually doesn't matter all that much. I'm just a member of the Indian community here in Franconia, much like the hundreds who visited the opening ceremony and the thousands and even more who will visit the Shiva Vishnu Temple in its various versions and avatars that are yet to come. No one asked me to make this video, the organizer certainly didn't, yet true to my nature, and if I see something good happening and there are credible people behind it, I'll always talk about it and help spread the word. Now, if my enthusiasm has rubbed off of you a bit and you're keen to find out more about the Shiva Vishnu Temple and how you can be a part of it, then I cordially invite you to do so. I encourage you to show up, for example, for the bhajan meets whenever they happen. They're awesome and so full of life, take my word for it. Feel free to sing along or even take the lead if you can. I recently did, and I was singing Adi Shankaracharya's Atma Shatkam, and that goes something like Shivoham, Shivoham, Shiva Swarupoham. You know what I'm talking about? You could also consider donating in any which way possible. Remember that we are talking about small symbolic amounts every now and then over here just to keep the show going. And what you can always do is to help spread the word, just like I'm doing right now. Share this video with your friends and family so that they don't miss out on this amazing, very happening movement. And be sure to follow the Shiva Vishnu Temple on social media. I'll leave you with some of the links that are available to me at the end of this video. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon, ideally at the Shiva Vishnu Temple. And I'll sign off by saying, Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. May everyone in the entire world be happy. Namaste.